Let's see who's around today. It looks not bad. Let's see who's live. Who's live? Who's live? Who's not live? David's there, of course. Who else? Jeanette, hi. Oh, Alan, Timothy, Tomika, Emily. Oh, by the way, we're having our sale again, our $1 sale. Every month, usually about every month, depends on how how good business is. We offer for new members of Let's Go Help, $1. You pay $1, and we're offering this for 5 days. So you have today until the 25th to apply for Let's Go Help for $1, okay? $1, $1, $1. And you get all the help, unlimited one-on-one help to apply to every government program there is. And it just, what upsets me, I mean, you see all the bad stuff that people are talking about with the government, and what people don't realize is all the good stuff that's there. So if you have financial problems or you want to do something and improve your life, the government, you may not believe this, but it gives a lot of money every year to do this. Now the money is so big, it represents 40% of everything in our economy is given out to members who live, or people who live in America. A lot of these programs, you don't have to be a citizen even. Sure, there's some you do, and others you don't, just because you live here. So you have access to, 40% of everything in America is given back to people living here for free. 40%. 60% of America you have to pay for. 40% you don't have to pay for. And this is the generosity of Americans who decided to do this. Maybe you don't agree with it, that's different. But somebody who you voted for in the past, or maybe you didn't vote, the elected politicians decided to put this up. And that's there. And it's there, and no matter what a president does to get rid of it, 99, 44, 100% will still be there. It's so much, and it's so big. And sure, a lot of it is wasteful, but a lot of things I do is wasteful. Everybody does it. And the bigger you get, the more that number gets. But that's a different issue anyway, at least to me. Particularly if you're in trouble and you're not happy with your life. You have to realize that there's more help in the government than anywhere else you'll find in the world that gives you money and help to change your life. That's right. Money and help to change your life. The government, 40% of everything the government does that. Why do you think these billionaires are hanging around Washington? Because they want more. They know that. They make a ton of dough off of government, and it's there for everybody, not only the billionaires. It's there for you to pay. Look, there's an article I was just reading today. 80% of the people who are eligible for $2,000 in childcare money every month. So you get $2,000 in childcare money every month, and this is for higher income people. I mean, this is like $100,000. Depends on a lot of things, but it can be up to that. And they're not applying. Only 20% of those eligible are applying for that money. Why? Because they don't know. Why? Because they're going to Google, and you won't find it in Google. Why? Because you think it's not there after you make a few phone calls. All those things are wrong, wrong, wrong. And what's going on now in Washington will even make less people apply for what's there. And that's a different issue. I mean, I don't care about that. I mean, there's reasons. I mean, we're in debt, and we shouldn't be spending this money, but it's there. It's going to be spent this year. So if you have a problem, you have to find out how to do this, and it's not how you think it is. That's the problem. We think of government as a certain thing, where it is, and we go and look in Google. You can't look in Google. Google is there to charge you money for what they have to sell you. It's all there. It's there to make people money. You don't have money. Unless you do. You want to use Google to solve your problems? Fine, that's there. But what about the people who can't afford that? Okay, well, there's 40% of America is available for people who can't afford to use Google. Okay, so if you're that 40%, I'm talking to you. No, that's 40% of the money. But if you're somebody who doesn't have extra money to solve your problems, this is what's there for. I mean, it's not only to get out of debt. It's not only to pay your bills. It's not only to get a better job. It's not only to get a better education. It's not only to fix up your house. It's not only to buy a new house. It's not only to get free medical care, free dental care. These are the programs that are out there. Free legal help. It's all out there. It takes some work on your part, and it's not in Google. So number one, you have to realize it ain't in Google. You ain't in Google. Okay? Got to get out of there. And then you have to realize, hi, Matthew. Let's go, everybody. You have to realize it's not where you think it is. And it takes getting on the phone. It takes talking to people. There's no magic. I mean, you couldn't get hit by lightning and be able to apply to one application and get the money. But don't plan on that happening, because it probably won't work and you're going to stop. The worst thing you do is stop. You can't do that. I just heard a preacher today at a funeral of a friend of ours. And she was terrific. I said, oh, maybe it sound like her. It was a Baptist church. They sing and shout and have fun, and it was fun. And that's what I'm thinking of when I'm yelling at you guys. It's like that. But this is religion for me. This is why I'm excited. This is why I could do it at 81 years old. Soon I'll be 82. And I hope I got 10, 12 years left, because I know this helps people. I know we get, every day, we get people calling how it helped them and how it changed their life. And that's what keeps me going. Not because I enjoy doing it, because I enjoy helping people. That's what it is. And that's the joy in life. And that's why our members are all loving people that are helping other members. I mean, I can't believe this. When I started this, I got a little subscription business to help me pay my rent, okay? But no, members feel that joy of helping other members and are doing that. So that's why it's not me. It's 12,000 people that are members, that are loving members and helping each other get the benefits that they're eligible for. You're eligible for all this stuff. Oh, look, only 20% of the people are eligible for $2,000 a month to pay for childcare are doing it. Now, this is in one state. So every state is different. Now, if you want to find about childcare where you are, see what's in your state. Go to childcareaware.org. Childcareaware.org. I think that's what it is. Childcareaware.org. Okay, you go there and look for the state-by-state program and start applying. And you call. You don't look, oh, I'm looking for an application to fill out so I can get money. No, you get that out of your head. Get that out of your head. Don't think like, no. You find those organizations that help people with childcare. You call them up, even if they have programs or not. They're there to help you. The .org, O-R-G, .gov, government are all there to help you, okay? They get paid to help you, and they get paid whether they help you or not. So call them, make them earn their money. You're eligible for it. At least talk to them. Maybe not be eligible for their grants. That's okay too, because if you talk to them, they'll tell you about other places to do it and how other people solve the problem. They solve problems like that, like yours, every day. Maybe hundreds of people, thousands of people. That's who you want to talk to. People who've been in the war already and found a way to get out of it. You have to do that. Don't talk to your neighbors thinking they may be, but most likely not. There's too many people that don't know about this. If they do, then great. Talk to them more and they'll tell you it may be a pain in the ass, and they're right. It may be complicated, and they're right. It doesn't matter. You need to get out of trouble. That's what you have to do, and start doing what's necessary to do it. And truthfully, 99% of the applications that individuals need, it's only 2-3 pages fill in the blanks. That's it. That's not a complicated thing. Oh, I won't be able to do it. I'll need to hire a grant writer. No. You look, get the grant application first. And then when you have the application, you see a potential place for you to apply for, then ask them, hey, does it make sense for me to apply? Yes, then you're not wasting your time. You find out ahead of time. Okay, you're eligible for what kind of, okay, this is for members. Now, okay, first of all, we have right now, for next 5 days, you could join our memberships, our loving members that help each other get grants for $1. And we just put up a new service that we're expanding every day. If you go to letsgohelp.com, we have, you go on the left-hand side, let's see, on the left-hand side of Let's Go Help, .com, not Let's Go Help. Let's Go Help 2. This is our platform for helping people. LESKO.2. Okay, and you have to be a member to get into that. But on the left-hand side, we have something called. Let's see. Well, what's new today? Step by step. I want to. Okay, you click on I want to. You want to buy a home? Okay. You want to pay your bills and get out of debt? Okay. You want to start a business? Okay. We have 3 of those up now. We're going to be expanding these all the time now. And look at buy a home. Okay. Here is a place where you get step by step on what to do. All the links are here. All the videos are here. It tells you how to get make an appointment with a counselor, all the help you need to get through all that, then how the next step it is, and then how to apply for our giveaways, which helps you with that house, because we give out grants every day. Now, this is the kind of stuff you could get all this stuff for 5 days and use all this stuff, okay, and get your personal questions answered now. A place to fill out, tell us your question, and then we give you a custom answer. Up here, ask a question, join a call. You could get on a call, and it's really a Zoom call, so you could get on this for free with other people looking for houses to buy and getting money for it, with an expert who tells you, will answer all the questions about when and how to get money to buy a house, okay, and all that. Okay, and then join the weekly home buying support group. How do you like that? We got a home buyers anonymous. Join the accountability group and motivation for success, because we all need a kick in the ass, to go on, do what we should be doing. Daily check-in and focus, and then you get the Home Buyer Wizard Award. How do you like that? But up on top, join a call, participants, ask a questions, okay? So that's what it is, okay? But we don't, that's only one of the 3 ones. I mean, this is a step-by-step. Now, here's one for getting out of debt, paying your bills, getting debt-free, your credit card, everything, okay? So all that stuff is free, okay? And we have step-by-step to do it. We have a special place where you can ask a question on this. Another special place where you could join a call and get live Q&A. And actually, it's a video call, so you could do it on video, live, or just audio, whatever you want. And talk to other people who are trying to get out of debt and what they've done, and talk to experts to show you where the resources are if the step-by-steps doesn't help you. So all this is available for you, a list of participants. I mean, and we just opened up this today. We have 25 already. I think the home one has, what is it? Let's see, what is home? Home has 259. So there's 259 members that are getting personal one-on-one help on getting money and to buy a house, okay? And that's what this is, personal one-on-one home for $1. This is for new members, $1 for 5 days. Where are you gonna see that, huh? $1. And then what we do is we charge $20 a month after that. And then we give out $50,000 to $75,000 to members every month. And we do that. And we're doing that now. We do that every month. We've done that over 1.5 years or something like that now. We give a lot of money. And that's their profit. So the profit, we got 12,000 people that are helping each other. And that's how we're able to do it, because it's not me answering everybody's questions. I'm only limited. I'm fucking old. There's not much growth in me. Just trying to stay alive is my biggest issue. And so that's why the members help each other. They did it now. I'm an old guy. I haven't applied for grants for a while. I study. I do the research for that. And then there's one for start a business. So we have buy a home, pay your bills, and get out of debt, and start a business. So we have that separate, step by step. You'll know where to go. When you get the Let's Go Help Too and sign up there, and then you'll know exactly where to do, what to do, how to get the help. And if not, just start leaving us questions, okay? You can ask us 100 questions a day if you like. It's there. All we're here is to help somebody. And that's why all the members are there to help each other. That's all we're doing, is helping each other. Why we do this? Well, we're making a living. I'm paying my rent, and that's important. And that's why if we make extra money, we give it back to members. So we give it back. But more importantly, the reason we like doing it, because it feels wonderful to help somebody. And that's what we're missing, I think, in a lot of our activities. We're all trying to survive, and that's understandable. But the real joy in life is giving a lot. It's helping somebody with their issues, and that's why we all have something to give, no matter what level you are, whatever. There's always people who don't know that you could help. So that's why we have members who've gotten these, gotten something from the government. They show you how they got it. So you don't have to learn from a clown like me. You learn from people who just found out about this themselves and are getting it. And the government is doing this. I've been studying this for 50 years. So at least as long as me, and it's probably 100 or two before me. And it's such a pity that people hate their government because they don't use it. They hate their government because they don't know how to use it. They hate their government because they don't know what it has. And since I started this 50 years ago, studying this, I always thought, and I still do, sign up for $1. For Let's Go for $1, go to letsgodollar.com. Somebody asks, hey, how do I sign up for $1? Yeah, if you go to letsgohelp.com, that's $20. But for 5 days now, you can go to letsgodollar.com, letsgodollar.com. If somebody will write that in the chat on TikTok and YouTube would be great. Maybe I could get it on YouTube, I don't know. Yeah. So it's Let's Go Dollar. 1D70. letsgodollar.com. Okay, letsgodollar.com. Okay, let me get this in here so people see that. Join letsgodollar.com. Deadline for $1 for 5 days. 5 days. Deadline. Deadline is February 25. Oops. Okay. Hope that helps. Good. Okay. So letsgodollar.com. The deadline is February 25. Okay. And it's at midnight. Okay. And the most thing you want to do, most of our customers are members actually, buy a home, pay your bills and debt, start a business. And then we keep up to date. I mean, we have we have a staff of people that are answering questions all the time, showing you new opportunities every day. There's new opportunities. Let's see, where do we? Daily grant news, latest grant news. Okay. Yeah, okay. How to get 522 professional grant writers. Your congressman can get you $500 of traffic tickets forgiven. Or $8,000 grant to cover co-pays for medical bills. Again, there's 115 nonprofit organizations that will give you $5,000 to pay your utility bills. 70% of the people who can get a $50,000 hospital bill, who could get hospital bills forgiven, 70% of the people who get hospital bills up to $50,000 don't have to pay. So the people, like how you get a hospital bill, you don't have to pay that. Well, 70% of the people don't have to. So there's a link that we show you how to find out about. Hotline for free money to care for a loved one or a senior. Okay, get $15,000 of your state taxes forgiven. Washington is a circus, but still has lots of debt. Government will forgive $3,000 of your property taxes. So you're doing things like that every day. I'm adding to new opportunities. If you want to know how to use the government, if you want to be like Elon Musk and all these other billionaires that are swarming around Washington like flies on a piece of poop. They all complain about the government, but they're all here to get their money. Right? And so that's why the little guy has no idea. Here, the IRS will give $45,000 of back taxes you owe. I mean, that's real. This is not make-up stuff. But people don't realize. Okay, $8,000 co-pay medical bills. Yeah. Oh, these are the same list. Okay. So that's it. Go through that list. Every day I'm adding new programs. Another one I just found, $100,000 for jazz musicians over 62. How do you like that? $100,000 for jazz musicians over 62. Brand new program. Man. You don't even know the questions to ask. That's why what you have to do is find people, find individuals who get paid to help you find this. Now, you don't, that's what we do. We show you how to find those people, but you have to pay us, right? But it's only $1. That's right. I just want to, I mean, I should not be in business. I would do this for free if I can, but my mortgage guy wouldn't like that. And so I have to do this, charge. I used to charge $20,000 or 10 or 5, for millionaires that want to do this. And I did that for about 3 years, and it was the first successful business I had. I had a software company back in the 70s that failed. Man, I must have been the only person in the world had a software company back then that failed. But thank God I got an MBA in computers. And thank God it did fail. Then I started doing research for Fortune 500 companies, and that was successful. I grew from me and a desk in a one-bedroom apartment in Washington, D.C. to about 30 people or more on K Street, fancy offices and everything, helping millionaires become billionaires. And I said, wow, why doesn't everybody know about this? Because I didn't know about this before I started doing all this work for them. And I said, God, everybody should know about it. So that's why I say I want to help the average person, not millionaires. They don't need the money. So the people who don't need this money are getting it. The people who need it are not getting it, okay? That's the problem. We have 90% of the people in this country have not gotten a raise. Well, actually, the average raise for 90% is 30% increase in wages in the last 45 years. 30% in wages for the last 45 years. That's less than 1% increase a year. Okay, so your wages went up an average, so maybe a lot less than this, 30% over 45 years. Now listen to this. Computer prices, consumer prices, that's a consumer price index went up 300%. So you went up 30%. Prices went up 300%. You're hurting. And that's why people are talking about, oh, we're going to cut the budget and you'll pay less taxes. Shit, you need more income. That's what the average person needs. It's not a tax cut. It's a wage increase. If your wages haven't increased only 30% over 45 years, somebody's rigging the system because the government's been, the economy's grown a lot more than that. The problem is the top 10% is taking it all. They're getting a bigger share, and less share going to the average person. So that's what I think the country needs is, yes, we need to cut the budget, but we don't need a tax cut because that's just going to mean more rich people get more money paid by the rest of us. We need a wage increase because inflation is killing everybody. It's not killing them, A billionaire doesn't care about the price of eggs, right? He worries about the tax cut, but save more money. Already a billionaire. What the fuck else do you want? I just came from the church. They were talking about these kinds of things, but not in my language. So it's interesting. But what's interesting to me and why I'll keep doing this, because the average person doesn't know what great things this country has and what it's doing for people, if you know where it is. Because otherwise, the people don't need it or using it, and that's a waste, okay? It should be the people really need it, okay? And so if you're interested in learning about this and have an extra dollar around, that's it, just $1, $1, $1, okay? Go to letsgodollar.com, okay? And sign up, and we'll help you 24/7. Well, I don't stay awake that long. We got a small staff that's around, but we'll always answer. You can ask us 100 questions a day, whatever you want. Let's see if some members we help here. Make an appointment with free housing counselor. Yes, Tammy's right on that appointment. Yeah, everybody's got to get an appointment. Gil in California. Good. Gil, are there a way to buy a home if you don't have proof of income? Every program is different, Gil. You have to start knocking on all the doors, okay? Yes, people get them for that. Actually, Department of Agriculture has programs that give you next to nothing. It doesn't even require any money. So it's a numbers game, Gil. You have to start calling. Okay, go to the, I want to buy a home, okay? And go to that, and you'll see, make an appointment for the counselor. That's the first thing. Then the next thing you do is you have to call, and the next step is calling 7 organizations where you live, okay, that also help people without any money to buy a home. I signed up my friend and my son. Oh, wonderful, Yvette. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so nice. Thanks for answering. Oh, Tammy answered. Yeah, Tammy always answers. See, the members are helping members. Matthew, Ethel, okay, so. Tamika, thanks, Tammy, whoops, Ethel, yay, Ethel. How do you know who wins the grant? We have, Tamika, on the left-hand side there, we have all the winners posted. So you could find, it takes us a couple weeks to process this, I don't know. We're going to work on that, try to get a little better. What about grants from my company? I'm trying to build. I already got an LLC, had it for 3 years, haven't taken advantage. Well, don't worry about an LLC or whatever. You got to sit down with somebody, Christina, and help them figure out what you need and how to do based on what you have, because there's a way to do it differently. Okay, go to how do I buy a home, start a business, okay? And go to that link on the left-hand side and follow that. And the first step is to make an appointment with the counselors there. Then the second step, and you go on down the list there, okay? So that's what it's all about. So you have to go to how do I, okay? So the link on the tabs on the left-hand side, that one tab is called How Do I, okay? Buy a home, start a business, get out of debt, fix my credit. Okay, it's all right there. Good Friday, yes. I remember Good Friday. It wasn't so good. It made me do stuff I didn't want to do. I go to church for 3 hours. Oh my God. That's grown-up Catholic. Okay, what about that? How do you know who went? Okay, we got that. Okay, members, remember, okay, tonight, 7:30 and 9:30, I see we still have 2 more live videos available, 7:30 or 9:30. And if you want to get on those videos, all right, you could join right now and be there to get free personal help, one-on-one, get all your questions answered. You go to letsgodollar.com, letsgodollar.com, okay? Jeanette, are there funds for paying kids for college and back to school funds for myself? Yes. Have to do that research. Look at Let's Go Meta Grant report. Tammy, can you put the link up for her? Yeah, we have a section there. I'm going to school and for back to for kids, yes, and then the section on the college. The main things to remember when you see that report, you want to see what your state has. Every state has a bunch of programs, and they're different in every state. And I cover that in the section I'm going to. You want to call that. You also want to contact your local Career One-Stop Center. They have money for college, but also training. you may want to think about, instead of going to 4 years for college, that you should go and get a skill for a couple months. I mean, they have skills now, you know, actually, they'll pay you like $40,000 a year to get a skill that will get you a $100,000 a year job. This is called apprenticeships, and they're growing incredibly. Or you get paid to get an entry-level job. You know, they skill, you know, for 3 to 6 months, and they have, many of these programs even pay for it all. And then you get a job, a skill that is really marketable. We need skilled workers, so that's important. So talk to a career one-stop person, okay? Because it may even change your mind about your kids going to college. I'm not saying college is bad, but you have options too now, and more than ever. More and more jobs are not requiring a college degree. I mean, they're going through in states like in Maryland, the state behind, they kind of made like 50,000 jobs that used to require a college degree don't require it anymore. So this is changing, okay? And that's because of college debt. And what you get after you get in debt is a job that's paying, you can't pay your college debt back. I shouldn't laugh at that. Okay, so the $1, letsgodollar.com. It's good. You can sign up for, and you get 5 days of unlimited personal help to apply for all grants. And it ends, the deadline to get the $5 offer ends on the 25th, okay? So I hope to see you there. I hope to see you in Let's Go Help. I hope to see you. And I hope you ask questions, because it can't help you if you ask, if you don't ask questions, okay? Please ask questions, okay? And that's what you have to do to get a grant. You have to go find those organizations that help people like you and ask questions, because it's too hard just to find the grants directly. It's too complicated and you'll give up. So you look for people that will help you for free. I'm going to charge you $5 after you stay $1 for 5 days. Then we charge you $20 a month, okay? Okay, thank you so much. Talk to you soon.